What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to continue exposing these Boule Freemasonic ritual plays, and I want to also keep exposing these Boule Freemasonic celebrities. Now, first things first, not every celebrity is a Freemasonic Boule member. Let's keep that 100%. You know what I mean? But 90% is. You know what I'm saying? Damn near 95% is. You see what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to watch the plays and shit. Now, you got certain people, you know, that's in this industry. I don't know, like, they got a history of doing rituals and sacrificing their own so-called mans, their own best friend, which, you know what I mean, and still got the nerve to actually speak out about this type of stuff. And then you got people that's doing the same plays, these same ritualistic plays, like J. Prince Jr. and his little crew and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the same plays. And the reason why they keep staging these dice games, and it's not just him either, don't get it twisted, but like I said, him and Mob Ties, like I said, that's the new Freemasonic death row. I'm telling you, how they moving and shit like that, that's the new Freemasonic death row. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, they keep staging these dice games and shit because it's because like this, right? In a dice game, it's always people moving around. It's always so much movement going on. First you over here, you over there, you over there. It's so much movement going on, especially when you playing pool. See, anything that got to do with gambling, pool, like, you know, shooting pool, bowling, shooting dice, all that type of shit. Because you can gamble on it. Oh, we gonna bet money and all that. That's another reason why I think it ain't just about no dice game either with the whole Migo situation. Because they was in a bowling alley and a billiards. You know what billiards is? That's like a pool hall. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people call it that, but you know what I mean? That's like an old school saying. But the thing is that where they was at, they was in a facility. It had bowling. You know what I mean? People could bring their own dice, which they probably got fake dice or fixed dice. Where when they shoot it, it automatically give them a 7 or whatever the fuck that shit called. I don't shoot dice. I don't fuck with that shit, so I don't really know how it works. But you know what I mean? Like, they got them fixed dice where they keep rolling it and they keep winning and keep winning. That's how they finessing niggas. But it's all a part of the ritualistic play. And the reason why I'm calling that is because that's the shit that's been going on recently. But this been going on. Fat Joe, the same motherfucker that's talking about conspiracy theories and all that. Only reason why he feel compelled to say something, and I'm gonna go back to that. Don't get me twisted. But I just want to say this because it goes with that. Only reason why he feel compelled to say something about conspiracy theories is because motherfuckers is waking up. This is the information age. Niggas is waking up. They upset. Because like Call Me Kenfo said, he mad, Fat Joe mad because he can't control the narrative. Artists can't control the narrative like they used to. They can't brainwash a motherfucker. They can't sacrifice niggas like Big Pun and then tell you they didn't do it. You know what I mean? That motherfuckers believe it. They can't do that anymore. And they still get it off on certain people because a lot of people are dumb and under the spell. And their eyes are closed. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas, they can't pull a wool over their eyes. So motherfuckers feel like they have to go out there and discredit and debunk some shit. So his following and motherfuckers that is brainwashed could be like, hey, man, Fat Joe said something, so nigga, that shit gotta be true. That's how motherfuckers be. That's how niggas be. You see what I'm saying? Just retarded. You see what I'm saying? I hate to use that type of terminology, but that's really what it is, mental retardation. You know, you got physical retardation, which is not funny, and mental retardation, which is not funny. But you got some people that has that and they can still function, which is because of the radiation. But that's a whole different story. Now the thing about this is, you gotta look at it with Fat Joe and Big Pun. There could only be one good, fat, light-skinned rapper that's from New York. I think Big Pun was from New York. I'm not sure. I think he is. I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, I think he was. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean? So boom. Either Fat Joe or it's gonna be Big Pun. Fat Joe, he hungry for the shit. He's hungry for the shit. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get fortune and fame. Is willing to sign your name in blood? Hell yeah, he is. Boom, Big Pun gone. Same thing with Biggie and Tupac. Biggie and Tupac was on top of the world, but the environment and their surroundings was purposely set like that so they could kill each other off, which was really orchestrated and set up, you know. by P. Diddy and by I want to say Suge Knight. I think Suge Knight had something to do with that shit. I don't know, but I think it was really because of Puff. You know what I mean? And, but I think Puff didn't do it because he wanted to, because Big was his best friend. I think he did it on some Freemasonic shit, like, nigga, you know what time it is, this for the brotherhood type shit, you know what I'm saying? So, but instead of him actually giving Biggie up, it was more like he knew about it, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, I actually fuck with Puff, I fuck with P. Diddy. That nigga is a legend, that nigga is a GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, very intelligent, very smart businessman. You see what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted to give up Big. It was one of them things like, this for the brotherhood. Nigga, it's gonna happen whether you want to or not. And same thing, I think Snoop Dogg knew too. But Tupac, you can see it, if you know anything about body language and facial expressions, you can see it in his last interview with Tupac when they was talking and shit about how Tupac was saying how the media trying to perpetuate the East Coast, West Coast war and shit like that. That's why it was all staged and set up like that. That was all a part of the play. When people say it's staged, that don't always necessarily mean something is fake. Staged mean that it's already planned and scripted out way before the time for it to be carried out is carried out. You see what I mean? It's already created. So when it happens, they gonna play it out. You gonna have a nigga set already here. Nigga, you don't know this because you supposed to be the sacrifice. So it's gonna be niggas sat there and all that. You think these is niggas on the block, but these niggas that's there to take you out this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's shit like that. You have to really look at the play. And now that people can really see the play, a lot of people don't like that. A lot of these artists don't like that. Like Fat Joe talking about motherfuckers can be child molesters and all that shit, which is weird because it's like, why would you say that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've never done no shit like that, but I know Fat Joe done some shit like that. Excuse me, how can I say that? You know what I mean? Because first things first, Fat Joe is in that industry with all those wicked people. He's been in the industry for a long time. You see what I'm saying? Well, he's a legend. Fat Joe is very talented, but Fat Joe know what time it is. Just like Fat Joe know what happened to R. Kelly, and just like everybody else in the industry know what happened to R. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just motherfuckers just trying to debunk shit. And like I said, it's the same thing with the Tupac shit. It was set up like that so them niggas can kill each other. And then when motherfuckers really think about it, it was just a sacrifice for the brotherhood. For a few reasons. It happened for a few reasons. Don't get it twisted. See, these people work on multi-dimensionals because we're humans. We operate on different dimensions. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't know how metaphysics and quantum physics works, and even basic physics, then nigga, you lost. And then nigga, you don't know how these rituals and shit is carried out, because spirituality goes hand in hand with metaphysics and shit. People go say that's a contradiction and all that. Spirituality don't go with science. Spirituality does go with science. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. It can contradict, but that's the thing. That's just people want the two things to go against each other. How can science and spirituality oppose each other and be a contradiction when they call shit like DMT the spirit molecule? Spirit molecule, that means spirit and science combined, nigga. Spirit molecule, what is a molecule? That is something that's a scientific substance that occurs in a biological organism, such as a human being or a plant or animal. Ain't that science? And then what's spirit? Ain't that spiritual? Ain't that the word of the spiritual? Come on, man. Put this shit together. It ain't that hard. Like I said, we live in an era where motherfuckers, you will see a motherfucker kill the nigga right on camera or had something to do with it. Of course, we know them niggas had something to do with it because there's two situations in a month or less than a month with the Duke the Jeweler shit. And that just with those dice games, this probably happened to other random motherfuckers, but I'm talking about two. Duke the Jeweler wasn't a rapper, but he was still like a becoming celebrity. He was up there in the jewelry world, so motherfuckers knew who he was. So it's like that happened to him, and then a month later it happened to another actual big artist from the Migos. Come on, bro, with the same people around, nigga wearing the same color hoodie. Come on, man, put this shit together. Like I said, we live in an era where motherfucker would have killed the motherfucker on camera, and people would tell you they didn't do it, and you would see the proof right in front of your face. Them niggas ain't do it, bro. Them niggas ain't do it. Nigga, that nigga did do it. It's right on camera. You see how they got it? It's called the Psych War. It's the Psyche War. It's just funny. But the psyche ain't really the study of the mind. That's how they trick you in the Western world. The psyche is really the study of the soul, the spirit molecule. Oh yeah, also shout out to Professor Griff. You know, he's a legend in the game that been knew about this shit 20, 30 years ago, just like Dr. Phil Valentine been knew about this shit 20, 30, 40 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So this shit is deep. Shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? This shit is deep, but it's the same play, bro, with the and it ain't, like I said, it ain't even just Fat Joe. I'm just saying something because he want to say something about conspiracy theories because he know the shit right. But just a lot of these celebrities, you know what I mean? Like Kanye West starting to speak out because he know the truth. He been knowing the truth, and he like, fuck this shit, nigga. Like Kanye West he knows, bro. Like, and that's why niggas is mad because Chicago people, we on a whole different frequency. I ain't saying we better than hell, but I ain't nobody saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's just saying we on some different type of shit. Just like Atlanta cats on some different type of shit. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's just crazy, man. I don't know. And even Cali motherfuckers on some different type of shit. So it's just all fucked up right now. You know, but these are all rituals for the brotherhood. Freemasonry in the streets with gangs and all that shit, and the music industry, all that shit go hand in hand. Didn't I tell you it's a pyramid of people? You got the people all the way at the top, at the point of the pyramid. You know how you got the point of the pyramid? That's enlightenment. That's the pineal gland. Real shit. You really want me to fuck y'all up with this spiritual shit? I will fuck you up with this spiritual shit for real. That's your pineal gland. The point of the pyramid, that's your pineal gland. That means those are the people at the top. That's the head. Those are the enlightened ones. Then the people that's under the enlightened ones is the people that's like, I don't know, let's call them, let's just make some shit up. Let's call them the lieutenants. Then under the lieutenants, you got the enforcers. Then under the enforcers, you got the gatekeepers. Then under the gatekeepers, you got the little artists and the justice and shit. And under the artists and the justice and shit, you got the little street goons and shit. All this shit is tied in together, man. Don't make me destroy you with this information shit, bro. Conspiracy theorists are morons. Shut your bald head ass up. That shit funny. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you talking about? What made you compelled to say that? You know what I mean? Like, keep this shit 100, man. What made you compelled to say that? These motherfuckers telling the truth. Motherfuckers can see the shit. Lil Boosie can see the shit. Lil Boosie know. That nigga know. And that's the thing. People, like, come on, why Fat Joe felt the need he had to FaceTime Lil Boosie or something. Come on, bro. Come on, he's just trying to keep tabs on him. That's all it is. Shit crazy out here, bro. I'm telling you, even LeBron James, like, I fuck with LeBron, bro. I used to live in Cleveland for 8 months. You know what I mean? Back in 2017 when I went to Cleveland Job Corps. I fuck with Cleveland, bro. I fuck with Cleveland. But the thing is, LeBron, his whole message to Takeoff, that shit sounded fake as fuck. It sounded fake as fuck. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, he did the right thing, you know, socially, politically, you know, to go out there and say something, you know, to pay his respect. But he just like making shit up at the end, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with LeBron. And then with the Kyrie shit, niggas is mad at Kyrie. Why are you mad at Kyrie? Oh yeah, I forgot. You mad at any motherfucker, any black motherfucker that got money, status, fame, that know the truth, or that know somewhat close to the truth. You hate it because you got other people out here, they sparking other people's mind. They don't gotta, let's say like Kyrie, he got millions of people that follow him on Instagram and shit. Out of all them millions of people, he dropped it because, I see shit, some of the shit Kyrie posts. He posting spiritual shit, and you gotta remember how the mind works. A picture, you know, it speaks 1,000 words. You know what I mean? A picture says 1,000 words, or, you know, whatever, how the saying goes. And it's like Kyrie be dropping shit, you know, Tribe of Judah shit and all that shit. Out of all the millions of people, only 10,000 might wake up. That's still a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? And out of them 10,000, only 500, 2,000 might actually take that knowledge and really run with it. That's still a lot of people. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they coming after Kyrie. That's why they coming after Kanye. Any black person that got a voice, power, money, they don't try to stop them because they know it's the information age. They know their time is up. The era of glamour is up. Why you think all these niggas flossing their chains and shit? They getting smoked. That era is up. Niggas trying to learn something. Niggas is trying to wake up. We've been set back so long. Motherfuckers is really trying to wake up, and niggas don't see that. But you gonna see what's going on, man. I'm telling you. Don't let everybody tell you can do something. Don't let everybody tell you can't do something. Because a motherfucker will try to mislead you because they've been misled. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is mad that we can see the play. We can't see this shit. They mad that we can see the play. How hard it is to see this shit. How hard is it to see this shit? Even if they didn't have nothing to do with it, nigga, you still in the same vicinity with the same niggas, and the similar situation happened to Duke, happened in a month time to a big profile artist, bro. Come on, man. But it's all free masonry. I told you this shit, man. This shit is not a game. This shit is not a joke. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon.